not allow anything don't do anything you wouldn't do in real life.
Well, hello everybody.
Such as running on walls, jumping off.
It's been a while, but my name is the Muff Bandit, and I've returned to give you the lowdown on what's going on with Squad Ops tonight. It's October 18th, 2017, and this is, in fact, Squad Ops, running another One Life event. And I tell you what, it's another new one called Cemetery Hill. It's going to be a good one. Right now, these teams are going through their little pre-game briefings. Get everything lined up. You can see they got some vehicles in place. They're at their respective locations. But for the main part, Russia is going to be holding a location known as Cemetery Hill. That is what the soldiers have come to call it. The U.S. have heavily mortared it. It's going to be in this area. Delta 4, keypad 9, sub key 2. So it's going to be at the top of the hill. Very tall, tallest hill pretty much in the game, I think, or in this map in Fool's Road. There's other tall locations like Hilltop and Ammo Hill. But this is Hill 245, Cemetery Hill, whatever you want to call it. 254 maybe, instead of Cemetery, or 245. Anyway, we've got the operation overlay, and it's going to come up. And I haven't seen it, but for the most part, Russia's going to be holding the hill, 254. They're going to get a plethora of gear to do so with as well. They're going to get 2 ARs, a LAT, and a medic per squad. They're going to get a Logi that can run nonstop, and they'll be able to place 4 HMGs and a mortar for defense. The U.S. is going to be attacking. They'll get 2 riflemen, a grenadier, a LAT, a medic. Logi truck that they can dump once. They'll get an open top Humvee, and they can choose either a mortar or 2 HMGs to be placed to assist in their assault. As for that, yeah, Russia's been holding the hill. In the briefing, the U.S. have previously artilleried and shelled that location overnight. The U.S. are going to move in, build a cop, support their assault, and tear it out. They're going to do some good things. As far as it goes, Russia's going to be moving in. There's going to be nothing in there. Everything's been wiped out due to mortars from the night before. Mortars, artillery, airstrikes, what you have. The U.S. knows this. That's going to boost their morale a little bit, although they don't have an advantage in superiority or firepower or anything. So it's going to be interesting. As for any restrictions, mobility things, both teams are going to start at main. Russia's very close. There's the mark right there. They had it marked, that little green. That's where Russia's going to start. There it is, marked right there. Bam. That is the known location, the hill, Cemetery Hill. U.S. is going to start at main. Russia's going to start at main. They're both going to do that. Russia can run Logi. So Russia can take that Logi back and forth and just load up. They can drop 4 machine guns. They can build sandbags 2 high, all big giant circle if they want to. They've got mortars. They're going to be shooting mortars nonstop from the minute they see the U.S. Guarantee that until that Logi quits running. The U.S., on the other hand, they have to position themselves wherever they want. They can pick wherever they want. They get a drop of fob. They can set up a mortar or a couple of HMGs. It's an if-or because they've only got so many supplies with that 1 Logi jump. The vehicles have to use bridges. Basically, if they go down across the river, they got to use a bridge. There's really, I don't expect that unless Russia wants to head south and move through. They don't get a vehicle though. They've only got the Logi, so I expect water to not be an issue. There's no infantry mobility restrictions, and that's about it. That is about it. Command, you can hear right now. Best pony. He is command for the U.S. He's one of these guys. There he is, right there.
We are going to be maneuvering down to the bottom of the.
All right, he's got himself a good squad of dudes behind him. These 4 fellows right here with the antennas on their back. In no particular order, they are Server Error 404, LaRue, Nasty Nate, and Silent Death. Those guys are going to be doing some good work. Expect those comms to be going crazy once it starts to hit the fan. On the other side, I'll open up the scoreboard there. There we go. The Emperor, that is the commander. He loves to call himself that. Shadowed Ritual. Done this a lot of times. So is Best Pony. Both these guys have commanded a ton. So they both know what they're doing. I'm sure they both got strategies. They're quick, precise. They know what's going on. Also, Shadow Ritual, good squad leaders under him. Xbit, very, very competent. Kennet's I don't think he's done it a lot. He's a very good player though. I played with Ken. He's fun, a lot of fun. It's Google Trex and Silverman. So let's take a look at their. I'm starting to like these squad names. So we got Totina's Party Pizzas. That's Server Error's name. Totina's Party Pizzas. Only here for the memes is LaRue. He himself is a meme, so that makes sense. First Infantry with Nasty Nate. That's normal. And Bagel Bites. So we got Bagel Bites and Totino's Party Pizzas. We got a little bit of conflict going on there. Both delicious. We'll give them both delicious. Men is the Silver Man. Silver Man is leading the Silver Men, apparently. Google Trex, taking Google's old motto, don't be evil. Kenneth, silent and undead. And Xbit, the extra bits. Looks like they're the first bits, though, because they're squad 1. Anyway, I digress. U.S. is briefing. Looks like we got some ready calls. Russia is ready. They're way down there. We're going to follow the U.S. mainly because they're the attacking team, so we're going to follow them both times. What's up, LavTech? It's been a while, man. Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, so U.S. is attacking, so we're going to watch them for the most part, and we'll get to see them move and basically hear their communication between them as they say, we're going to go this way, or squad 2 go this way, squad 1 go this way. We're going to see how they react, how they maneuver around. Russia, for the most part, will be sitting solitary in the tallest hill over here. Good old Hill 254 / Cemetery Hill. Now, you don't see the gravestones on here yet, but there's going to be some after this event. And this is it right here. Notice the dead grass and the previously bombarded areas. See this hillside? That's not shade, that is burnt grass. They took a heavy shelling from US forces last night. It's up to the Russians to get it back up here, maintain this position. They cannot be overrun. And as far as the Russians go, we can expect them to rush straight into this hill to secure it. They're already ready. Looks like they're set. All they get's that lonely Logi, though. That's it. Just the Logi. So there's just going to be a line, a streak, a little red streak of green Russians going through the hills towards Hill 254. I'll start calling it Cemetery Hill. That's what it's called, Cemetery Hill. Operation Cemetery Hill is what it is. And that's it. Giving you a good little look at it. Turn it around. We're going to have a bunch of cameras. I don't know who they are, but they're going to be listed real soon. Let's see. Pip Sam said 40v40. Yeah, pretty close. We're at 39-39 right now, but we do have the commentary on one side, and also we have our server admins. A Crazy Russian has his own little squad named Your Conscience. And then Sightless has his called All Seeing, All Knowing. They're going to fly around, make sure people are following the rules or nothing gets out of hand. For the most part, never a problem. Never a problem ever. Speaking of that, I'm going to lock my squad just to make sure. All right. And since I got my camera list now, I'm going to let you guys know we got a few tonight. About 8 to 10 or so, if you include myself. But besides myself, we have Nasty Nate, who is a squad leader.
South MSR,
We've also got Jay Remick, very skilled GL user, if I say so. Followed by Mr. Google Trex, who is also a squad leader. Next up is Xbit, and you guessed it, he is leading a squad.
It means get close enough to smell it, and then you tickle it.
Number 5 would be the Silver Man.
It's like a dance troupe. Are you good with mortars too?
You know what?
Running squad 4 for the Russians.
Mode,
Followed by Server Error
sort of like
404,
scrape the edge of the
also
map.
a squad leader. We just got squad leaders
right
and cams
past
all night, and that's
Russian
great because then you can hear them
See what I can see
delegating
from,
to
like,
their squad
right over
the needs. You know, you
here
can
or
hear the whole
something
chain
like
of
that.
command
I'll
down if
figure
we
it out.
time it right. We'll try to do
If I
that for you.
observe, I'll pull back,
Followed by
I'll
It's
come pick me
Crispy.
up, it'll all be fine.
It's going to be a gray-tired
We'll
gun.
pick a new observation position. Yeah.
And we have one more
What
for
vehicles did the
everybody.
other team have?
That would be Shadowed Ritual, commander for the Russians this round. He will command the U.S. second round.
Do we have a live time yet?
And with that, I'm going to zoom in. You've still got the Russians or the Americans.
But the idea is that they have to, so they have to
Lots of questions.
to place their fob on the hill because that's the location they're defending. So the answer is they will have mortars.
All right, it looks
Until we
like
open fire.
there's a lot of questions right now.
And then those mortars will cease to exist.
Let's see. I'll get in here. You
Any
guys
other
can listen to.
questions?
Basically, people have questions. It's new
Are we
up
gonna
to most
do
of
on,
them. So
Hilltop?
here we go. Let's let them.
On
Let's hear some
Hilltop?
questions.
Once we take the hilltop, we're going to leave the hilltop. How we're going to do that is if we actually secure it and like we have a ton of people left over because like maybe they didn't defend it very hard or something like that, we're going to want to just kind of, if the hilltop is secured and like there's an admin broadcast or something that goes out saying it's been secured, what I want you to do is start sweeping towards Russia main. So if we end up with like say we have a squad over here because they pushed all the way to the kind of the edge of the off the hill because they pushed through. We'll have kind of a squad of stragglers in the middle, and we'll probably have a squad like right here is how that'll end up when we attack the hilltop, because you'll all kind of converge from different locations and different routes and more or less end up on top of it. We'll try to get organized and then start pushing like this to sweep for any residual contacts. And if the Russians reoccupy the hilltop in the meantime, we will definitely see that coming, and we will blow them away with our glorious, glorious 82mm death mortars.
We have the element of surprise, people. Steamroll
Yeah,
them.
that's the idea.
Element of prize.
We're gonna.
Sun Tzu, best pony's favorite.
All right, if no one
All right,
has
let's
any
try
other
and wrap
serious
this up.
questions,
Yeah, any other
One more
serious
question.
questions? We gotta roll. That was a good
One more
question, though. Yeah, next question.
Are we only gonna get one supply for mortars?
yes.
That's
Yes,
correct, which is why we're gonna.
it's in
That's
the
why I want to have a
op.
forward observer because it's critical to have the mortars be on target. But
Okay,
that's why I'm
thank you.
gonna be forward observer. All right. Are we all good?
Yeah, one question, Commander. If we dig
God.
up their fob, is the game over immediately, or we have to eliminate all
No,
contacts?
no. The game is over when all of them or all of us are dead, and not a
Oh
moment.
my gosh.
Copy that.
This is standard practice.
Alright,
let's
let's do
do
this.
this.
When we're done, we can all celebrate with
I'm gonna be quick last
All right, it looks like the U.S. have got
I'll-
most of
I'll
their
let you know when we're
questions
completely ready.
answered.
All right, so
But let's see here. Let me
yeah,
go through here. Check
here's how we're
chat real
gonna do
quick.
this. I want for my mortar little
Blah blah
posse,
blah. Yep, Karma's not here.
me,
Karma is in fact not here. He is
give me
donating his
Del's
channel
Run,
to the Squad Ops cause tonight.
and
My name is the Muff Bandit.
give me
I'm gonna be talking at you the entire time, pretty much. I'm sorry you have to hear me
And you're taking somebody out of my
the
squad
whole
for
time.
mortar?
I'm not handicapping you.
Anyway,
relax, you can ditch the Humvee.
let's
if you
see
want.
here.
I don't give a shit.
MSR. Someone says they think it's funny. No one knows what MSR means.
Give me
Basically,
Del's
MSR is the
Run,
main
give
supply
me
route.
From first squad, give me Nader Nade.
Easier words. That is the main road. Could say
Have them join command squad.
the road that will be
Fine.
used.
And then Nate, I want
who did
to,
you give a second one? Did you say Nader Nade?
give me Nader Nade, yeah.
Let's see. The Great Threat says, "Are both sides going to be shown?" We're going to show you a lot of sides. I'm going to be the eye in the sky flying around. I'm on the
Alright, and then,
U.S. team, as you can
so
see
here's
there,
how,
blue.
yeah, tell your
So I'll be able to hear
drop
their
me off,
commanders talking and
actually,
all
no,
the
not
local
drop
chat
me
that they
off,
have.
Pop Papinov, like, ignore the intersection shit, just drop me
And
off
that's the
there, and then
advantage I'll have
drop
over
off.
Russia. I won't be able to hear what
Nate, I want you to
Russia
set them
says,
up,
but I will be able to see what they do.
like, way back here.
It's a giant map. They're going to be way over there. They're way over there to
Marker
the
in
south.
Charlie 6. So that way it's safe.
MSR is main service route or main supply route. I think the common term is main service route.
Is that what you were saying?
So, but in this game I say supply because that's what the lodges do is supply things.
Switch from their recruit kits.
I'll drive.
Hilly Briangar said, "Where's Karma? Karma is somewhere else, but it's not
I'll
here."
drive. I'm good.
I tried to ask my guy. I tried to mention it to my guy, but he was gone by the time he.
All right, people are asking the main objective. This is Cemetery Hill. The main objective is, I'm going to make a little mark that only my squad can see because I'm in my own squad. See, I'll zoom in. I will zoom in on it. It's going to be right here. There's a fob. The Russians are going to put a fob right here. And I put that sword mark there. No one else can see it. because my squad's locked. I'm the only one in it, so that's just for my squad's eyes. But that is where their fob is going to be in Delta 4, keypad 9. Oh, yeah, keypad 9, sub key 2, right there.
I'm gonna really have Del's Run ride with you, and then Del's Run will see if
Am I right?
one person hop out of the
Yeah,
lobby.
I am. I'm totally right. Okay, yep. So you'll see the Russians bust up there, and they will lay a fob down. They'll start building stuff. That Logi truck will start running back and forth.
More or less.
The U.S. are going to go wherever. I'm not even sure what the U.S. plan is. They could go way over here. They could come all the way down to Russia Main and turn in and try and take out the Logi as he's getting resupplied. Or they could take this road to the southwest all the way down here, follow it, try and sneak up through mine entrance. The only thing that the U.S. knows is that Russia's right here. Russia is defending that hill, that whole hill. And that's it. Russia knows that the U.S. are coming, and that's it.
All squads, let's form the file on my squad.
All right, and then Russian.
And yes, this is one life only.
And yeah, gotcha. Nate, clear a seat in the Logi for the mortar man.
Hey, can one of you guys give up a seat for the Del's Run?
Jack, where are you going? I'm going to the
Jack,
edge of
we're
US
live.
Main.
Are we live?
Right.
All right, we're going to jump you through some cameras. We're waiting for live to start. If you guys have any questions, ask. I will answer.
I want the fob, Charlie 6, keypad 7.
I see some guys saying they don't even have a PC to buy this game with. Well, you know, step 1, get a PC. Step 2, get this game. It's only on PC. It's the funnest game ever. I myself personally have over 2,000 hours invested in this thing.
Alright, everybody go ahead and just line up behind, everybody who's on foot, go ahead and just line up behind the rest of the squad. The mortar's, Logi's gonna drive up.
We're going to be proceeding up this MSR to the north. Alpha, you're going to start off. Alpha Fire Team, go ahead and set Opus and pace when we're ready to go. Bravo, just
Let's see, Richwa01 asked, who is the instructor for basic on Saturday? I have no idea. But we have a great SOTT crew, and a lot of them are competent, knowledgeable. And actually, we got a couple guys moving up from trainee status to instructor status, and I know one of them, Krusty the Sailor, is going to do a great job. So you never know. You might be his first run through.
Tree 152, 10 meters.
I remember going down this road.
Let's see.
They could run the Humvee down this road to the east side. So let's just keep good dispersion.
Yeah, we've got 21 people registered for Saturday's SOTT. You can guarantee they're going to be a good instructor there. Someone asked, and we get this all the time, is Karmakut playing? No, he's not. Karmakut's not here tonight. Well, we're started. So we got a line of Americans walking. Just a heck of a row here. Look at that. Look at all those U.S. guys. Look at them go.
Yeah, my bad.
Am I in traffic or am I traffic?
I don't know. It's going down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Look at them. Look at them go. One after the other. Up, 2, 3, 4. Keep it up. 2, 3, 4. And you can see
What I've been told.
they're still 1,000 meters. They're a kilometer away from the target as we start. Moving slowly, crossing the road.
Like if you had a saw.
We gotta go back. We went the wrong way. No, this is the right way.
All right, that Logi truck's moving up towards train station. They just buzzed right by everybody.
No, we gotta go behind the
I'm
hill, though.
guessing they probably are going to go around train station or a little farther. They'll be able to reach the hill from train station, but not really much past it with those mortars.
Just because there's the Russians can't get up here unless they're like.
Wait, how do we get to
I'm
this?
just supposed to be on the
Our
boost
intel suggests they do not have any motorized transport beyond
you
any
should be able to get through
supply
the back
truck.
of the
And
street, but I'm not 100%
well, if they
sure.
set it up here, free
I
kill.
don't know this map as well as I used to.
Oh, we just got a fence? Yeah, you can sneak between the train and the fence.
Oh, that's
Alright.
too tight. That's fucking too tight.
Forward observer.
All right, it's quiet. Everyone's moving. I'm going to answer some questions real quick. Mr. Hankey says, how's the shooting in this game? The shooting is great. The registration is great. It's if you're familiar with Arma 3, It is nowhere clunky at all like that. You shoot, it hits them, they go down. You see the blood splatter. It's great. There's very rarely registration issues at all. Let's see here. Coop Ronicher asked, do you need a mic? I'll tell you what, you don't need one, but it sure does help to have one. If you want to participate in an event like this, I'm thinking you do need a mic. But you don't need a microphone to play the game, that's for sure. Let's see, anybody else? Let's see, somebody asked me if I am playing or spectating. I am, in fact, spectating. I will not be playing. I will not be playing at all. I will be flying around, spectating, and judging all these people.
Command, you want me cutting straight over this hill in front of me or taking the road over?
Take road. If you skyline over the hill, they will see you from the hilltop.
Let's see, what else do we have? Let's do that.
I was in range and all of a sudden I'm not. That's really strange.
Oh, now everybody's asking me if I love them and all that. You know, I love you all. Love you all. Thank you so much for coming out. Love Call Sign Hotel. Just a chap said apple or meat pie. Well, why not both?
But I thought they're using it as a troop transport to run it all the way to the front line, you know?
All right. Looks like way in the south, you guys are going to see Nasty Nate. He's going to drop a bomb. I think. I don't even know.
Wait, we're going to use it as a troop transport?
Negative. I'm saying I doubt that the enemy will use their logistical lodges as
See
a
it go
troop
down if it
transport
goes down.
to get people to the front line. That sounds like a bad tactic, so we don't have to worry about contact necessarily.
Yeah, this
Unless you're gonna have it
is going to be all about
commit
the
to like
Russian fall
a hard
for the
rush
Russians.
to Logi or some shit.
I have a really bad feeling they're going to put it all underground, so the mortars aren't going to.
Somebody asked me what the yellow hammer in the upper left means. I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't even know there was a yellow hammer up there.
That would be really painful.
They're going to put bunkers on it, is what he means.
Oh, I got you. I got your question now. Okay, it's for the fob over there. All right, if you're looking in the upper left, there's the American flag, and then there's a yellow bar. That yellow bar is the status of the fob. The bottom left is ammunition, like for guns, like if you want to resupply your lat and get rockets. That's what that goes to. The right side, the yellow hammer, is supplies. You'll see it jump now when they drop these supplies. It'll go from 100, 200 to 1,000, and yeah, so it added 1,000 to both, and it should be good to go. They'll use those supplies. That hammer is the supplies, so they can build a mortar with those, or they can build rockets or HMGs. I mean, and you'll see as he builds, you'll see that go down. And once they start shooting with the mortar or with HMGs, as they reload the left one, the ammunition on the left, the red one, that'll go down. You're going to get buzzed over to the Russian commander, or a squad lead, whoever it is that is building. Looks like Silverman's got the control over there on my map. He is building facing mostly east. I'm sorry, west. Yes, you guys, I can see what you're saying. I love to interact with you guys. You're here to watch, and that's why I'm here, is to keep you entertained while you're watching. So if you have questions, ask. I'm here to I'm here to make it fun for you guys. I'm color commentary.
Let's put it up on.
And I will show you these sweet lines that the U.S. are doing. What a file formation. I mean, they're spread 300 meters apart, maybe 200. Oh no, they're 300 meters apart. Yep. An entire grid square of U.S. soldiers. And they're just wrapping around to the south. They took the whole far left. They're wrapping around even farther. They're going to come down to the south. They can walk right through this river. There's no infantry restrictions walking through the river. They might just do a bum rush straight from the south. You never know. I can't see any Russians. I'm not close enough on the map. As I move closer, you'll be able to see them on the mini-map or on the map up here in red, but they do not show right now. Let's go check out the mortars, the mortar fob, and see how they're doing.
Moving to observation point Bravo at the Echo 2 location.
Right, I am getting a little up above here. All right, I hear the fob. They put it right by this tree. There's the fob. It's a forward operating base. Can't build anything without that. But here's the mortar. Now, he did make the mortar face southwest. but those things can turn 360, so it really doesn't matter. So they'll be shooting up that way. The range, though, the range is what matters. And if I put the mark on the fob with the thing, they are. It doesn't even tell me. My distance marker's not up. So I got to do it by eyeball here. All right, so we got about 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. So it's about 900 maybe meters, 800, 900. So that mortar can go 1,200. So he's going to be shooting up in here if nothing else. So they've got it in a great spot. It's going to be just fine.
Alright, I have a pretty good visual on the hill from right here. I see defenses going up.
They need to
And that 82 millimeter mortar is going to be kicking butt. All right, here's the fob. We got a little overlay just to show us, like, show how cool some of our guys are. A guy named CMYK Matter made this for us. Gives you a little information on the fob. Stands for a forward operating base. It is quite the most. It's vital. It's vital. It has to be placed before you can build anything else. Has to be placed. Has to be resupplied. By the Logi truck, you know, it is what allows the placement of deployables. So without it, that mortar wouldn't be there. You know what? They've got a Humvee running around somewhere. I don't even know. Oh, it's coming back. Give you guys a little information on this other vehicle too, the Humvee. And there's also more than one kind of Humvee. You know, I'm hearing just tons of chatter on the radio too. The commands are just going crazy. They're nowhere near. There's no action yet, but they're really jib-jabbing it up, talking away.
Tell your people that if they can't resist the urge to left click,
We're gonna zoom in on this
fucking shovels.
That came
Humvee.
from the fob area or more northeast of it. That was not our platoon.
Alright.
Let's see. Yep, there's 2 dudes in here. You'll often hear this called an open top Humvee. It was the original vehicle for the U.S. in the game of Squad. The gunner is shootable. You can shoot him out of that thing. So he's vulnerable. The drivers inside are safe unless, you know, gets blown up by a rocket. It's shooting a 50 cal. Speed and offense are kind of in the middle. The defense is up there. It can take 2 rockets, but it will die after it needs to. The can hold 5 guys, including the gunner and the driver. So, yeah, look for it to run around. If it gets in a rough position, you'll probably see it get abandoned. It's especially if numbers get low for the U.S. It's definitely a very strong turret, but again, the gunner is vulnerable. Russians are still dropping defenses.
I'm still going to man this one.
Looks like Silverman's dropping a machine gun facing northwest.
Or at least be local security.
The U.S. are holding. We'll watch Silverman for a second, see if he builds anything up. Maybe we can hear their comms and see if they have any information on the U.S. I don't think they do, though, but we'll listen just for a second here.
5 and 3 pretty much got this whole area covered.
It's looking like they're just gonna cede this hill to us.
Is this one bugged?
Entirely.
Is it?
You have to enter from the front.
My keyboard's freaking me. Hold on.
How far can you see?
Oh, this is beautiful.
I think that was actually lag.
I can see from 283 to 347, or I can gun from 283 to 347.
Well, who knows if you guys heard anything or not. The U.S. are moving again, though.
All of Ammo Hill,
They are just rocking and rolling through the hills. They're coming up on the river. Looks like they're going to stay to the north side of it, though. Look at this river. That's actually really cool from up here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but the reflection on the water even moves as I move. This game's really cool. You can see the water flowing. I mean, it's not perfect. I mean, like you can see the water running from the rocks and stuff, but it looks real cool in the grand scheme of things. Especially when you're in the middle of a fight and you walk over and you see the sweet river. Kind of takes you away. Takes you back home. Reminds you what you're fighting for, you know? Well, let's take a look here. The U.S. are within about 600 meters of the nearest Russian contact. It's going to be a bit before we get any contact here, though. I'm going to see if I can't Well, I just want to make sure I can see the Russians when I get up there. So just a sec. Which I can't. They're hiding. There we go.
We're at
There
the
we go. I
point
got them
here.
all.
Do you want us to just cross it by squad command or how?
Yeah. Cross it one squad at a time. Just stay down in the riverbed, honestly.
Yeah, and the Russians have Russians do have a stealth squad way up north. And actually, I think Best Pony and he's got a couple guys with him up there, and that's it.
Cross squad by squad.
So we'll see how they do. Let's see. Richwa said, "Muff, are you Canadian?" Nope, I'm not. In fact, I've been to Canada once. I think that's about it. Once or twice. I don't know. I live in Montana though, just south of Canada. Here we go. Just a trail of ants coming through the mountain pass. It's like they're following the game trails or something.
Squads. Then squad 1 will push security, so forth until we get all squads across.
Maybe so. I don't know. Alright.
There's definitely talk of bounding. Looks like they're going to bound towards mine, but I'm not sure. This is mine. I'm looking at mine here. So that's the mine, or mine entrance, if you will. But I'm not sure. They got one squad up front. Looks like they're kind of grouping up, getting into their positions. It's really cool. Look, I like watching how they care about their spacing, then they group up together. I mean, spacing still matters here, though. Really matters. But look, crossing as a group. Covering. That's squad leader right there. You can see the antenna on his back. So that's a squad leader for the U.S.
Squad 4, we're pulling 360. You're good to cross.
He doesn't see too much.
They're falling for the bait. I see a squad digging in heavily on that hill.
Alright, Roger.
From the reports, surveyors guys are crossing. Now we got 2 guys across the road there. Treating it dangerously. They don't know where the Russians are at, so they have to be real careful.
Oh, SL, make sure you put down a rally for their.
They're still slowly moving. Look at that. As one squad comes across, the other one's pushing forward to make room, and they're covering each other. They've even got guys looking south and southeast, southwest. Good work by the U.S. This is great. This is great teamwork you're watching right here.
We're moving squad.
Here comes the next one. And they did have one.
Right,
looks like they've got one squad back with the mortars. It's squad 3. That would be. That's
then,
nasty
once
Nate's
all of
guys.
you
Just,
are across, I
just
want
don't
the
be in the
formation
front
to
line,
be
hang on the back
one
until I
on the
get
And they're
there.
sitting back there waiting.
Alright, so
4
let's
on
see
the
what
right.
defense positions we can put up here.
And basically, like, 2 is gonna be in the middle. I want it to the line to kind of start on the back side of the hill at Delta 5, kind of keypad 5, like the edge of keypad 5 bleeding into keypad 6.
I'm gonna get a big up top view. Get a nice big up top view. I can see. First thing I see is 3 Russians on the south. Scout team to the south, looking south. So the U.S. can be sneaky, but they're probably gonna get sighted. There's also another team to the southeast. Here comes that Logi. There's that Logi truck running on the road.
We're gonna do probably a pre-barrage.
Non-stop running supplies.
Begin engaging, and we'll continue kind of barraging targets that you
I can tell you who's running it right there. Red Peril is running Logi. He's got Truth Realm with him as well. He's got a rocket. So they're both in there. Truth Realm's guarding him. Let's see. I saw 2 more. There we go. So they've got little buddy teams, scout teams all over the place. There's 2 guys here. There's 2 more up north. Farther north, another scout team. Actually, a full fire team occupying this hill.
Alright, squad 4, bound past
And
to the
all
east,
the way up
squad
at
1,
Hilltop
get ready,
Encampment.
to the west of my squad.
There's a full squad. Squad 1.
everyone take
That would be Expit himself, the extra bits.
So we can get quicker adjustments. Let's get a couple indirect fire shelters. On top.
Oh my gosh, I can't see his outlines. He's there, but he's not outlined. They beat the system. There we go. Got it back. Cool.
South. East, southeast.
Got one more coming down.
Somebody says it seems like a pre-record, doesn't it?
put some
Heck
red
no,
fire
it's not a
patches down if you
pre-record.
guys start
And
getting
heck
mortared.
no, I'm not Karmakut.
Right behind you, Lon.
They call me the Muff Bandit.
Alright, they're both down.
Alright, yeah, my guys to remain down there with the medic.
Squad 5?
Yeah.
Copy that.
I want to keep at least one lad down here. I'm gonna go hook up with those
I don't want you to get shot because we think they might be.
Oh, okay, okay. People say that it sounds like I'm reading a chat. Yeah, I am. I'm reading all your chats. This is streamed to multiple places like Twitch or YouTube, and multiple Twitch and YouTube accounts as well. So there's viewers from 5 or 6 different places.
Yeah, we've already got one.
Amigos, so don't ask me to.
Which is why you might hear me answer a question that you didn't necessarily see in your chat. It's just not the chat that you're watching. But I have access to all those chats. I've got them in a little thing called Restream where I see all the chats.
We've got 3 up facing the main direction.
My wife can do it better than anyone.
And we're just gonna keep buzzing with the US here. They're slowly pushing forward. They've all crossed the river. They've moved to the east more.
Spread further east.
We're working on it.
Copy. Thank you, 4. And then 2, can you move a little further east as well? Maybe to where 4 was right now, and then 1 could stay more or less like there.
Yeah, I just don't like being in that little trough there. It feels like a bad
Keep on west, fellas. Keep going west.
I'm gonna climb the hill. I'm not crusty.
All right, you're watching It's Crispy. He's at the back end of the line.
Our squad leader's on his way, so for the meantime, until he gets here, I'm listening to.
I'm just spreading out the line. Just big old spread on this file.
And it looks like for the most part, they built most of their defenses facing to the north and west, but.
I think we're gonna see is the U.S. just keep pushing east, and then eventually all of them are gonna face north, and they're just gonna push north right towards the hill. The hill is just north of us there. On my screen, it's the main big one I'm looking at. I think I can probably catch some zoom.
Looks like 1 and 2 are more or less in position.
Oh yeah, there is bunkers and sandbags, and razor wire. There's the fob.
We will kick this shit off. Nate, just remember to tell your fire team to fucking stay there and guard Delsford until they.
There's a Russian fob leader. There's more razor wire being dug. They're not gonna quit. They're not gonna quit. They're gonna build until that logi goes down.
Driving along these roads and.
Let's see. Good question from Milku Chan. Says a squad op set in North America. How is it for EU players to join the events? Latency must be pretty bad, right? That is a great question, and let me tell you about that. Let's see here. If you look on my screen right now, there's Kenneth. Bam. He is from the EU. Kenneth is EU. His ping is 112. Famidi is 276. That's going to be rough. That is going to be rough for him. That is really rough. 276 is a little too high. Let's see. Colonel Cyborg Clone. He's at 160, 170. He's going to be okay, I think. Van is definitely V44N. He is EU. He does a great job. So for ping, it's not that big of a deal. As long as you keep it, under 200, you should have pretty good shape. All right, we got infantry. We got contact. Holy shit, right here. Someone's dead. That guy died. One Russian down, 1 US guy down. That Russian is lighting them up, though. Just letting them have it. Whoever this guy is. Nate is down. Nasty Nate is down. Ouch.
Is the platoon line pushing forward now?
Yes, gave the order. Let's move it.
Oh shit, Shibs is in Missoula. Dude, I'm the enemy. I'm over in Bozeman. Or I'm just north in Belgrade. Oh, here we go. That Russian, he's staying. He can't go anywhere. Oh, he's in oh yeah, they're onto him. He's gonna die. Oh, the mortar saved him! And he's dead. Oh, that mortar just wrecked that US guy. Wow. Excellent mortars. We're gonna back up. Back up a little here.
Push through, let's go.
No, go Cats. I'm originally from Helena, though, so I'm kind of in the middle. We're going to keep buzzing around here. So 2 Russians down. It looks like 3 US are down. Nasty Nate bit the bullet there. So that's a squad leader down. Russia won that. Russia won that little engagement. That mortar surely set a precedent. Another U.S. soldier down. So Russians are on them. Russians know they're coming. There's another one down. So we've lost 5 U.S. 6 U.S. are down. There goes some mortars. Mortars are a little short. Let's see if we get anything on command to correct it. Let's look at kills. 9. Russia's got 9. U.S. has none. No, 5. 5 to 9. So Russia's putting in good work. U.S. is taking down a couple. Logi is still running. There's the Logi. There it goes.
Alright, my squad decided that they're just prone in the open and engaged.
Logi is running out. He ain't done yet.
When you drop here, dude.
All right, I see a few more limp U.S. bodies. Still 9 to 5. Oh, here we go. Here comes the server air squad. They got one.
Hey, Moose, meet me at this rock.
He's looking. This little guy down here is looking up. He's got the angle. That's server error himself. He's got friendlies covering him. We got 2 squads here. There's 2 squad leaders right here next to each other, leading the way for their team. Not always the best idea, but it might work.
Updates and enemy locations.
Squad leader, which is from this position?
Well, they just by surprise.
Oh, there's a medic healing a guy. Is he gonna get him?
Yep.
This is server error. I see him in local chat talking,
Oh, we
leading
got
the way.
him, we got him. Space up.
Oh, let's see. Is he gonna peek right, or is he gonna get seen? Oh, just ever so slightly peeking. And you gotta remember, there's more Russians up the hill. So even if he peeks on these guys in front of him, he's gotta watch out for the guys up higher. I hear more shots over here.
030.
I want to take. Oh, here we go. I don't want to take away from this little engagement though. Oh, server error peeked him and got him. There's one guy left. He's throwing a nade.
Thanks, bud.
Oh gosh, this guy got him rushing up the hill. Here comes the nade over. Right here. It's gonna go boom. Didn't get anybody. It scared him. Scared the guy. Let's see if server error can get him. Oh, he's got the nade out. Server error walked right by him. Server error is getting shot, and he's gonna get shot in the back. And he's down. Who's this guy?
Stealth is not an issue anymore.
That's S. Klein. Getting him. Good work, S. Klein. Little smoke grenade popping out. He's in trouble there. Let's keep moving. We got a bigger push coming up here. They're up to the sandbags. Russians are dying. U.S. is pushing. Oh, big long shot right there. Good takeout. That was 150 meters right there. Good shooting. That iron sight on the Russians real good. That red dot makes it a little difficult to make farther shots, I think. That's my opinion. So we got a guy on a rock and a guy at some sandbags. They're looking right at each other. They're 20 feet apart. Yeah, maybe a little farther. 30 feet apart. But they don't see each other. Oh, it's a squad leader. Oh, he shoots him in the back. He shot him in the butt. It was Google tricks. He hit one once.
I'm going down. I'm going.
Oh, he's bleeding. Oh gosh, he's going in. Google is down. Google bit the bullet. Nice try, Google. Did a good job making him bleed. I'm surprised that guy's alive, whoever that is.
Alright, we're gonna dump the rest of the mortars directly on top of that fob. The ridge is
Oh, there's some more mortars coming in. Oh yeah, Crazy Killer, you'll love this game for sure. Oh, T-Fire thinks he's gonna wreck us, huh? Yeah, you come on in. I'll let you wreck me, man. Just the first time though, then you're gonna have to try. After that. Oh, that rocket! He just nailed him! He seriously just nailed that guy right in the face with a rocket. Who was that? Who the hell was that? That was Sunny. That was Sunny. I don't know who he just hit, but that was a point blank. I mean, just nailed him in the face. That was great. That was hilarious. I find that funny.
Join the assault. 2-1-3, how's it going up there? I see
I'm sorry that you're getting a little bit of skips there.
First position. I am on their first enemy position. We've taken this part of the ridge. We're preparing to push up the other side. I need squad 4 to
All right, let's check in here. 15 to 15. Oh, it's tie game. 15 to 15. So. All right, Russia's still got that flank to the north, and they're shooting.
I can totally kill him.
See how that Humvee's.
He moved. He's walking past. Two of them.
The Humvee is still here, so that's good.
No, let him pass. They don't see us. Alright, go up the hill.
Yeah, lock of inch.
Watch my tracers. Watch my tracers.
Yeah, if nothing else, this Humvee is providing excellent suppression. He's keeping a full squad back. There's 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 9 guys. Or 8 guys up there, at least 8. And that Humvee by itself is holding them back. So that is very, very good.
Northeast. They're pushing off north.
Tar 4C was with squad from the start. Commander founder. Nice, dude. You've been with squad longer than me. I didn't get it until December 2015.
Jesus.
Oh, that was a close rocket. Almost made some good things happen there.
Squad 3 Crispies, where they at? I'll hit them with the GL. Direct northeast, 50.
Audio on fob, audio on
See
radio.
that smoke? Right between you.
This guy is shooting his own sandbags. Oh man, look at them coming in. The US have got a GL and a LAT per squad. So they are going to be definitely throwing explosives this way. If they've got those guys alive. I can see a couple dead bodies here. Looks like Rush is up by 1 again. Very tight. Very, very tight in this round. And everyone's saying if there was a striker or anything like that, yeah, that's why we don't have a striker. We want it to be even, well, as even as possible with what we've got. There are certain ops that are definitely not even, and it takes a heck of a lot of work to win. But this one seems fairly even so far, although it's a new one. I don't know, the next round could be a runaway. So a lot of Russians up north, a lot of dead people, and a lot of US on the point. They're actually almost to the fob. Once they do take the fob, the Russians will be forced to retake it. And again, some credit has got to go to the Humvee on that hill.
Alright, we ambushed the Logi.
That Humvee is suppressing an entire squad. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, there's a full squad up there. There's actually 10 people, so maybe their command's up there too. Who knows? But they are pushed off. They're about all that's left, with the exception of maybe a few. Yeah, there's one squad coming from the south. A Russian squad from the south. There's a U.S. squad way in the... Holy cow.
Yeah, they're all over the hill here.
So much fighting going on.
Northeast.
Everyone who's stepped on the hill needs to get up here right now. We're on the fob.
I heard LaRue with a bit of urgency saying, get on the fob up here right now. And they are going to get flanked from their south. Here we go. We got us a saw. Let's look right over his shoulder. He's going to be the first to see. Oh, he doesn't see him. He doesn't see him. He's looking too far right. Oh, man. He could see that. He's old. But...
Where is it with the GL if I can?
75? It's in... Command, the mortar pit is directly east of our pause. We're being engaged from there.
Copy. Enemies direct east. Yeah, copy.
E4. I saw a guy turn it. So be advised, I think they spotted.
Right. Here comes the nade. Looks like that's squad leader's Expert. He's cocking a nade. Here it comes. Bye-bye, US guy. That saw... Oh, he's short. Just a hair short. All right. Position is compromised.
Kill secure. Enemies to the east now. We're just going to try and hold this hill.
That's
they're mortars.
Oh, someone got shot. He's down. That's squad leader. Oh no, it's Crispy. He was the saw gunner.
Phoenix, any sight on?
US throwing nades back now.
Some kind of vehicle.
No one down yet. Only it's Crispy for the US. Let's back it up a little bit. Oh, Expit with the flank from the west. Oh, Expit's down. Good shooting. Another shot.
I need a medic to be ASAP. A moment.
Another frag going out.
Okay, I'm still good. I think I took out the guy to the southwest. I think I took the guy out. Took him out.
All right, Fofire says he got a guy.
Command, we've taken the hill.
Thank you so much again, medic. You're a real
Copy. I believe we may have been Vizzini. Expect heavy contact.
I'm out of bandages as well.
Yeah, there's multiple. It's squad ops tactics and training is what it's called. So we've got, there's basic. Basic is the only one that's required. That's all you really got to do. We run that the most. We even do impromptu basic sessions, and it's just basic SWAT ops tactics and training. Gives you simple formations, communication, call-outs, just the proper way to communicate so everyone can relay orders and give call-outs as quickly and smoothly, and understand call-outs as quickly and smoothly as possible. It just puts everyone on the same page. Yeah, we'll throw the trailers up during the break for you guys too. We even made trailers for that. So.
Did we get the guy to the northwest?
So the U.S. have taken the fob. The fob is down. There's 5, 2, 4, 5 of them up.
Spot 3, lot of contacts on you. Lot of contacts looks like maybe.
And actually 6, 7. So they've got the hill.
Copy.
The U.S. have taken the hill. Russia's coming to take it back. They know it. Look at all the trees. It's hard. There's a lot of trees and stuff in this. I mean, Russia's got guys to their east. Where's the Humvee? Humvee's alive. Humvee's to the south. It's actually, there it is.
I'm about to die. Where are they? Where are they?
People are dying.
Have the Humvee, have the open top Humvee roll around just memeing, because I'm pretty sure they don't have anything left that can get rid of it. So now is the time.
Oh, it's just so many shots. Gonna move over here. Humvee got orders to run around and cause a ruckus, basically. Oh, there's Satan. Satan just chimed up. He's one of our SOTT instructors, actually. Yeah, and if anybody's interested, Squad is a great game. I mean, even if you don't get it for Squad Ops, get it for Squad, because it's just a great game. It's teamwork based, communication based.
I see him. Going up the hill toward Baron 30. Open fire.
Oh no, you're free to engage.
We should wait.
It's just a good game.
We should wait. Yeah, we're gonna wait. Is this stuff clear?
All right, you're on J Remick. He might be taking some shots south, maybe.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, they're south.
Let's go. Alright, we're pushing towards them.
So the Russians have the U.S. surrounded now, which is good. Don't know what happened to that Humvee. But Russians to the south, and they're coming hard. There's about to be a much stronger push from the south since they've moved out and taken out the mortars. Those mortars way down in the south. See, no one's there. No one's down there anymore. So those aren't an issue. As for the Russian mortars, their fob's gone, their mortars are gone. You lose the fob, you lose all the sweet emplacements that shoot bullets or rockets or mortars or anything that you have. I'm hearing a lot of AK fire. There's a saw. Saw spitting a little bit. There we go. Grenade launcher, that's US only. Russia's do not get a grenade launcher in this.
Are they coming from our south, 4?
Yeah, they're coming from our southwest.
Copy.
Let's look at the kills. 24-24. Holy cow, this is amazing. Such a close game. Everyone that goes down, one on the other team goes down. I love hearing the squad hype. I love seeing it in chat, you guys. Keep it up. That is awesome. Oh, yeah, they said helicopters and stuff are coming. You know, I'm not going to give you a timeline on that because I have no idea. I'll just say, like, 3 weeks. That's about it. That's all you can say. U.S. are just starting to unleash. They don't know where they're coming from, but they want to slow them down. They got a little flank squad going down. Couple of dudes. Just a little battle buddy team here. One's down. Oh, the trade. Let's see if this guy can avenge his homie. He's kind of scared. He's falling back. The Russian's not moving. He's just sitting there behind the Heskos, taking a quick drink of vodka. There, he's got his gun back up. Starting to move again. Oh, no, he's dead, man. He is dead. That guy is dead, but you just gave your position away. Yeah, Russia's prone.
Hey, what squad lead you're up right now?
He went back to crouching though. It's hard to drink. It's hard to drink vodka on your belly. All right, the U.S. still got the top of the hill, though. They're in a good spot.
0-8-7.
They've taken casualties. Russia's taken casualties. Still a tie. Oh, U.S. though. They got 28 to 26, so they've fended off a little bit. This is a little interesting showdown we might have here, though. Ooh, the Russian's getting a little confident. Oh no, he's still looking back. He knows. Yeah, TAR 4C. Yep, that is absolutely right. Mainly because if you just let anybody have admin cam, then everyone else is going to be like, well, you should let me have spectator cam too, so I can watch it. Before you know it, everybody wants to be in spectator cam, and no one's playing the game in your server.
Hey guys, watch yells. Almost just hit our medic down there.
Let's see. Jay Bruno just asked, how likely am I to get into a basic session if I'm on the wait list? You're pretty likely.
Just to clarify,
more often than not, people don't show up for the training sessions than the operation itself. So, where'd that Russian go? Did I just watch that? Did I miss that Russian died? Shit. Oh no, he fell back. He fell back.
I'm gonna confirm that kill.
Let's check it out. 29 to 27. Very, very close. The only thing that Russia doesn't have going for them is they are not attacking at the same time. U.S. is all bundled up together. They're all right here. Every single U.S. guy is in the screen right now, I think. Yeah. So if one of them gets shot at, they all know where it's coming from. One more Russian on the south. That's it. One guy.
I'm watching to the northeast.
He's got himself an AR. All by himself.
How many guys do I have in squad 3?
Hey!
We're gonna get out of this.
85.
Follow in a little bit, just a little bit. I'm going back up. Oh, he's gonna get this guy. Another one-on-one here. GL on AR. Boy, they have no idea where each other are. They're just looking around. He might think I think he sees it. Nope. I thought he was too low. Yeah, he's too low down. Oh, he's gonna smoke a little bit off to this. Well, now they know he's here. You know what? That's good though. That could be a distraction for the guys on the north. I just heard the guy. I think it was a Flaccid Walrus. I heard him call out smokes. So.
That way.
Oh, shit. He got him. I missed it. Let's find the rest of the Russians. Oh, there they are. One of them's a squad leader. There's two of them here. Let's see if I can get their colors back. There we go. No, I think there's only 3 Russians left. A quick look here. Oh, someone saw him. Oh, no, there's whole squad. Here we go. 6 of them. You hear that guy? He's going, contact northeast, contact northeast. Then he goes, fuck, right as the grenade lands and blows him up. That was hilarious. I don't know who that was. That was great, though. Oh, this is the last push by Russia right here. This is the final hoorah. We're going to follow Russia in, see if they can take it back. There's the squad leader. This is probably the man who has assumed command right here, because it looks like the only guy with the radio. He's probably the commander for Russia. Oh, yeah, he's laying down that lit. Oh, and they're moving up. They are moving up. They haven't lost anybody yet either. They've taken out 2, have lost nobody. Great job by Russia to turn it around here. Look at them U.S. guys. They need to spread out a little bit. How do you take basic? Asks the Conqueror. You sign up for it. Squad ops.gg. Oh, there we go. Nade got somebody. Squad leader, in fact, is down. The commander has bid it for the Russians. At least the commander for the time being. Really quiet. I think the Russians are kind of regrouping. They've got a smoke grenade in front of them, deciding what to do. All right, I'm going to back up over to the other side. Watch the U.S. side. Make sure you got a good camera here. I was just informed we have a first-person camera on Russia. All right, here we go. There we go. U.S. is kind of moving out. They got a guy leaning left around a tree, a couple guys behind a sandbag. And they're working together real well. They're just holding the hill.
Yeah, guys, it looks like 037.
Crazy Killer said, is this game acceptable according to YouTube? The answer is no. You can't make money off this game on YouTube. If that's what you're wondering. You cannot make money off it.
Hey, Squad Lead 3, do you want me to try pushing around? Does it go
Nah,
south?
Yeah, if anybody has any questions at all, check us out at squadoffs.gg. Make sure you join the Discord. The Discord is your best location for information. 32 to 34 for the kills. The U.S. is up by 2. Make that 3. They just downed another one. DL Clever. That would have been DL Clever just shooting him in the face. And it looks like there's one left. Two left. God dang it. There we go. 2 Russians left. DL Clever giving some solid advice, saying keep the altitude advantage. Oh, he sees a guy. I think he killed him. He got him. There's only 2 left now, or 1 left. Only 1. Good job, DL Clever. Let's see how many he's got. He's done pretty good. Huh? Oh, he's got 7. Wow, dude, he freaking turned it up there. Tell you what, got himself a sweet little tree there with the sandbag. Looks like he got 3 there. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. It's 1 guy all by himself. Here, I'm going to turn some names on for you guys. Whoa, never mind. Nope. No, we're not going to do that. All right, you guys are going to be following the Russian on a different camera for first person. So, but on admin cam, sorry, yeah, admin cam. So, to answer some questions, let's see. Garrett Johnson said, "Is this game worth it, or is it just going to be a shit fest with little kids screaming?" First thing is, most of the server admins are great. They don't put up with any kids screaming over mics and comms. They respond hastily. Squad Ops is excellent at that. I don't mean to toot our own horn, but we've got a set list of rules, and if you don't follow them, you get removed from the server. That's what it comes down to. Most people, if not all, almost everybody is so good. They want to play for the experience and the immersion and to work together and win as a team or lose as a team. All right, that Russian is going to do some killing. He is flanking the U.S. They don't even know. So he's going to get 2 or 3 at least here. Or 1. You never know. I don't know who he's going to shoot first. But... oh, he's going to get clever. Oh, there he is. 1 tap clever. Turn and ran. Oh, that was Stormfront, not clever. Clever's still up farther. Let's see where he moves to. Great play. I don't know who that was, but great play. Oh, yeah. Don't say you'll never see screaming kiddos in squad. You'll see them. You won't see them for very long because they'll get banned. And that's one thing that the squad community in a whole is great about. If there's someone cheating on one server and they're if they're freaking aim botting wall hacking, they're going to get banned from that server, and that server is going to submit video evidence to other community owners and clan owners, and they're going to get banned from those servers too. So if you screw up on one server, you're screwing up on more than one server.
Guys, eventually.
But as you can see, just from the people who have the game answering questions for people who don't have the game, it's a very well bonded community. Everyone's hated everybody and loved everybody at the same time, to where it's just everyone wants to work together. If you're losing, you want to work together to try and turn it around, or lose as a team. If you're winning, you want to keep working together. You got a US guy scouting, but he is not sure where. He's looking, doesn't see him. He's checking the sandbags. That's what he's doing. Oh, I think he can hear him. No, maybe not. He's wrapping around farther. Oh, looking back up. So you never know where they're going to be. They have no idea. So they're checking every corner, looking over his shoulder, back towards his friendlies, going the other way. Oh, he's spotted. Guy sees him. And he doesn't know. I think it's Clever that's here, I think, because he's got that GL. The Russian saw him. Yep, Russian didn't move yet. Oh. Here it comes. Oh, he's alive. Oh, he hit him once. That's it. That's good game. That was DL Clever. Had a boy, Clever. Good job, man. GG, everybody. That was very close. 33 to 37. Four guys left? 4 guys left right there. Isn't that nuts? Not bad for the first time they've ever run this op, huh? That's pretty good. Hey, Mr. T. Charin, thank you so much. I'm not Karmakut, though. Maybe just comment on one of his videos or something. Because I'm the Muff Bandit. You know, Koala X, the best thing you could do is check it on Steam. Go to Steam and see what the minimum requirements are to run it.
2 people were half our kills, man.
Oh, yeah. Clever with 8. And Sonny with 9. Sonny had that frickin' face shot with the rocket. I can see how he got some. He was surgical with that thing.
I'm proud.
S. Klein got 5 for the Russians. Good for him.
That was a spooky.
You played probably the best round of squad ops I've ever seen anyone play. That was incredibly impressive.
Good job, everybody. All right. Thank you all for watching. This is where we switch teams, do a little strategizing, take a pee break, a poop break, whatever. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to show you our SOTT videos. SOTT basic, advanced weapons, training, all that stuff. So you can watch it. We're going to be right back in like 5 minutes with round 2, Operation Cemetery Hill, here on October 18th. My name's the Muff Bandit, and this is Squad Ops.
All right, gentlemen, thank you for coming out to SOTT Basic. I'm your instructor today, Hammering Hutch. You guys can simply just call me Hutch. When we are suppressing an enemy target, the whole intent of this is to keep the enemy's head down so an adjacent unit can maneuver onto them. During this process, we have a thing that happens automatically and organically, whether it be with buddy teams or fire teams. The whole intent is to ensure there's no lull in the gunfire, thus talking guns. Open fire. Contact front. Alpha, bound. I'm up. He sees me. I'm down. Bravo, bound. I'm up. He sees me. I'm down. All right, Bravo set. Alpha up. He sees me. I'm down. now in what is known as a file. You're now in what is known as a staggered column, and usually used when on patrol or when moving from one location to another where contact is imminent. And these are a few of the basic formations that we use during squad ops. The SOTT Advanced Weapons Systems course was created to ensure Squad Ops participants share the same knowledge and understanding of the use and applications of mission-specific weapons and the basic tactics involved in their deployment. The Automatic Rifleman. The Automatic Rifleman is the foundation of a fire team and/or squad. The job of the Automatic Rifleman is to deliver a high volume of prolonged, effective suppressing fire on enemy positions to allow the maneuver of friendly units during offensive operations and the repelling of enemy attacks in defensive operations. The Grenadier, a key member of the fire team and squad. The Grenadier is first and foremost a rifleman who is capable of delivering accurate fire of both high explosive and smoke rounds on point and area targets at varying distances. One of the other added benefits of the Grenadier is to engage dead space, which is essentially an area that cannot be hit by direct fires. The Light Anti-Tank Gunner. Soldiers carrying light anti-tank weapons are, just as Grenadiers, riflemen first. They are the ideal infantry-based counter to both lightly armored and thin-skinned vehicles. At short, medium, and far distances, the rockets fired are a viable weapon against groups of infantry as well. The SOTT Advanced Weapons Systems course, although not a requirement, is highly encouraged for Squad Ops participants to join to expand their knowledge of how to utilize the tools that are given to us within Squad.
then 4, you'll probably come.
Welcome back, everybody. Muff Bandit here. Squad Ops is the game tonight. It's October 18th, 2017. Running ourselves some Operation Cemetery Hill.
Where's the objective?
This lovely operation takes place on Fool's Road, an awesome map. Very hilly and treey, as you will see during this operation. This pits the U.S. against the Russia. Yeah, the U.S. against the Russia. Yeah, okay. That's what it is. And both teams start at main. Russia will be running Lodges. They're going to be defending Cemetery Hill. I'll run us down here real quick. Again, I am following the U.S. side so that we can get the both teams tonight. Get them both some airtime here.
And as soon as we get the mortars going, I want to push that Humvee in. Combined arms.
Okay, so as soon as mortars are down and everything is set there,
as you can see, there are some fob markers. We're gonna right here. Here's Cemetery Hill. This is it.
Yeah, push it up down.
Let me get rid of my. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Drop the fire team off and get them pushing up to that.
All right, I can look at all these marks. U.S. is making marks everywhere. They've got plans for big things, big plans.
Just a buddy team with the mortar, and then it'll be everybody else is gonna move.
Copy. Well, only a fire team's gonna fit, right?
Oh yeah, let's throw up the operation overlay. Let's do that. Yep.
Can't keep running. I'm just gonna use it as a.
This is Operation Cemetery Hill. It's Russia against USA. The USA gets 2 ARs, a LAT, and a GL, and a medic. They're going to be assaulting. So they got a little bit extra on their side. They also get an open-top Humvee, a Logi truck with 1 dump, and they can either set up a mortar or a couple HMGs. Russia, on the other hand, 2 ARs, a LAT, a medic, a Logi that can run nonstop all at once. They can place 4 HMGs and a mortar down to defend their hill. As for everything else, they both start at main. Russia is tasked with guarding the hill, Cemetery Hill. They have to hold. They can place their mortars, stuff everywhere. The fob must go in Delta 4, keypad 9, sub key 2. So I'm basically over it when it goes away. What'd I do? There we go. That was weird. I totally just turned the stream way up. Sorry. All right. Yeah, Russia has the resources to play stuff. They'll have their Logi running. The U.S. will build their COP somewhere to support. As for that, let's just wait.
Any questions? Any suggestions? Anything we should change?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Remind your guys.
Per squad. That is per squad. So each squad in its own will get 2 ARs, 1 LAT, 1 GL, and 1 medic for the U.S. And each squad on its own for Russia will get 2 ARs, a LAT, and a medic. So ultimately 4 medics, maybe even 5 if the command team gets an extra guy and wants to make a medic.
We're going fucking fast and hard.
I'm just kind of buzzing around the map here. I'll go back up by US. We'll watch them break it out.
I don't want to get them time to get anything set up. And we're going to keep moving to avoid mortars.
Let's see. What else? Let's see. Tar4C, or is it Tarek? I don't know what your name is. He says squad. He hopes squad ops will only stick to squad. Well, it's in our name, and for now, that's about it. There is. I mean, we're not in Arma 3 or anything like that. We are strictly squad for the time being. Hi, Gleely. Not Karma. M Muff. Tarek, got it.
Somebody yell at Ramek. Come on, Ramek.
Yes, our name is Squad Ops. We specialize in one-life events. A unique, dynamic squad experience in which when you are down, you are down. And
good job last round, guys.
We offer incentive to playing, though. Like, if you die, we don't want you to just sit there and be dead and have to wait until the round ends. We want you to be able to watch. So for one, we put a stream on here, and for two, when you die, you're actually able to go into the spectator cam like I'm using right now. You'll be able to fly around and watch what goes on. And we're gonna dump you over to Shadow Ritual, and you are gonna get to hear the brief. Here it comes.
We're gonna stage on the north part of Hilltop. And we're not going to go inside Hilltop because they have eyes on the object. They have eyes on Hilltop from the objective, which is marked here, I believe, somewhere like that. 2492. Somebody mark it. Yeah, right there. So we're going to stage on the north part, and we're going to wait for Squad 1, who's going to have the Logi and the Humvee, to set up mortars on this mark. As soon as mortars start going, we are going to move. Squad 2 is going to move along the east side of the hill and try and walk along the sort of like the mid part of the hill and just stay along the base. Squad 3 is going to head to Ammo Hill, and they're going to get set up and push in from that direction. And Squad 4 is going to push down that draw-looking area. And basically, we're going to push in force. As soon as the mortars start going, we're going to move. We're going to move quick, and we're not going to stop. Once the mortars start going, Squad 1 is going to leave a buddy team there to man the mortars, and he's going to drive in with his Humvee and Logi and be super aggressive and get right into it. And they're going to start pushing in from the east, laying down HMG fire, hopefully drawing some eyes in that direction. The whole name of the game is to be aggressive. You're not going to stop. You're not like, we're going to throw smokes and all that stuff, but you're not going to stop and like take careful shots. We're just going to try and get in and get under them and just assault the hill before they have any chance to get any kind of defenses up or they have time to dial us in with mortars. So it's all about speed. Fire team leaders, keep communicating. Even if all commands go down, just keep talking to command comms. Keep everybody updated on what you're doing and just try and remain like a cohesive unit. Like sometimes whenever we lose the original squad leads, fire team leads, I got to pick up the slack and just keep communicating, because not everybody can keep talking to command comms. Is there any questions?
In order to get to their setup location, that Logi is going to have to drive through pretty open ground. So what happens if the enemy figures that out?
To get to theirs, well, we should most definitely beat them. Like as soon as we get going, or as soon as we start, Squad 1 is going to just like blitz it up to like here. They're probably going to like stage on the north part over here, and you're not going to see them. They're going to be on the other side of the hill. We should definitely beat them before they see any of our vehicles, because like the quickest the Logi is going to get there is what, like a minute and a half expit, something like that, and that's if they go from the south. The rest of the platoon sort of has to run, and I don't know how quickly y'all got up the hill. Could y'all see to the other side? I think Squad 2 was the one, or Kenneth Squad was the one who got up the hill the fastest. Could y'all see to the other side of that hill? Would you have seen a Logi running down that?
No, you wouldn't have visibility.
Yeah. I think.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, finish. Okay, that east side of the hill, that's pretty exposed to the other side of the hill to the east. I don't know what you wanna.
Oh, this side of the hill over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wooly, if it turns out that he puts enemies over there, we'll divert the Humvee and the Logi, Squad 1, and they're gonna go push that hill. Just put pressure on that to relieve the pressure that Squad 2 would be feeling from there. And if it does turn out to be too much, just move over to where Squad 4 is, and you'll just push from sort of the same angle from the north. The whole plan is to try and get there before they get really set up and dug in, because like we had a lot of time to sort of maneuver around and kind of figure out where they were coming from, and I sort of want to be quicker than that. And Squad 3 probably won't go all the way to Ammo Hill. They'll probably like touch Ammo Hill and then push off from Ammo Hill almost immediately to swing it from the west. It's not like you're going all the way up to get in the emplacements and then sit there and then push out. Like that's just sort of the general route you're going to be going. Any other questions? Cool. No further questions. Squad leads, break them out for final details. I will call for live. Speed. All about speed. It's the name of the game.
All right, there you heard it. U.S. gonna spread out, push around, try and make them get uncomfortable, and we're gonna cut you over to Russia. Russia's just finishing theirs up. We'll let you hear that too. See what their kind of defensive plan is.
Maybe at OP Fortis or at like this little kind of space right below the hill, and they'll just platoon line hit us from the west, which is possible. I think that's the least likely of the options because it's, well, suicide. So I'd expect something either coming from the north or coming from the northwest. That's where I believe the U.S. will come from. If they come from the south, we're going to have 2 squads down there who will ambush them and probably wipe out a substantial portion of their platoon, and that's going to be fantastic for us. Any questions? That would seem to be a no. So if there's no questions, squad leads break them out, get into the vehicles, and let's go!
Alright guys,
Alright,
so
time is the
you
essence.
heard it. We're gonna be flanking. We're gonna do the mile-long, 1,000-mile-long flank.
All right, looks like the Russians are wrapped up there. Might have got in there a little too late. I'll tell you what they're going to do. They're going to hold Cemetery Hill by any means necessary. I think the U.S. plan on kind of sneaking around, maybe going for their Logi truck. Who knows? We're going to find out. We'll see. We got to be live before long. Well, let's look at the squad names. Let's look at the commanders, too. Go over that really quick. Our commanders this time for the U.S. is going to be Shadow Ritual. He's the Emperor. For the Russians, Best Pony. These are the same commanders as last round. Just switch teams. Their whole team switched sides. They've probably got the same squad leaders and everything, but you never know who's late to the party. So we'll go over it. We'll go over Russia first. Squad leader, Server Error 404, does not like Hot Pockets. Not a Hot Pocket fan. Silent Death, not a Hot Pocket fan either. He thinks Bagel Bites are better than Totino's Pizza Pockets or whatever. LaRue, he's Canadian. Remember what we were. So that's an homage to Jim Leahy of Trailer Park Boys. He died recently. Can't remember his real name. First Infantry, Nasty Nate again. Your Conscience, Crazy Russian, flying around, keeping everyone in order. Just like on this side, we've got a guy named Sightless, all seeing, all judging, flying around. Emperor there. Return of Peril, Silverman, Squad Leader 4, Squad Leader 3, Imperial Guard. Kenneth, sounds like we got a Star Wars theme going on here until you see the extra bit in Don't Be Evil. So they've kept their squads the same. That's about it. Tons of experience on these guys. It was a great first round, like 4 guys left alive at the end for one team. So a heck of a round. Let's see here. Rip Jim Leahy. Yep, says call sign hotel. I believe it. Yep, he's a good guy, good actor. Played a great drunk because he never really drank in real life, I guess. I don't know. We're on J Remick for you. We'll be live before long, I think. Sounds like Russia's done, US is done.
Yeah, it was really weird. He went down pretty quick. I was like, oh.
I will say this, guys. Make sure you're on sync.
Yeah, man, I know what you mean. You got to leave a hot pocket sitting out for like 10 minutes after you cook it. Otherwise, you just bite into a pastry-covered lava.
Dude, I'm not eating. Put my shoulder where it shouldn't be. Oh,
We're live at 1:42. That is approximately 45 seconds from now. This is going to be good. It's going to be good. We're going to watch all the U.S. flood off of this hill. They're going to run down. Let's go check out the defensive point. Let's see if they've bombarded it yet again.
Yeah, bear in mind, it's like my fault selling, so you're fine.
Whoa, whoa! If you're gonna ask for bets, you gotta. There needs to be like an over/under and a line, and you know, since we do have a little history now, the U.S. team won round 1 by 4 people. So technically, they had 4 guys alive, and they won round 1. So if there's an over/under, it's a plus or minus 4.
Alright, truth realm.
Oh god.
Sounds good. Hey man, I thought it was clever.
Here is the hill. You can see the hillside is burned. You can see the charred ground on this side. Obviously, their initial artillery hits were a little low, and the fire climbed the hill. The Russians were lucky; they put the fire out before it got to them. But the U.S. were able to calibrate and hone in their mortar shots and their artillery. So you can see there are explosion marks and barren areas where the grass has been burnt up from these shots. And there's virtually no defenses. We're live. You see the Russians roll up. No time.
Yeah, they can also see inside objective, inside ammo.
All right, Humvee and Logi both going northeast for the U.S. Russia is going almost everywhere except for towards the hill.
No, that was freaking ridiculous. I didn't know they were underneath us. Yeah, there was a squad way out, and there's.
Oh, and seriously, I'm making this up. Like, there is something in the brief where artillery has shelled the hill, so there's virtually no Russian fortifications, as you can see. The whole fire thing now. That's part of the map. I just made it up because it looks charred. But it works. But let's just watch. Let's watch them roll in. Let's watch the Russians roll in.
Yeah, I think they're gonna hit
Yeah,
us
the way
fast.
squad ops and the competitive scene are completely different. That's why I think you don't see as much of the squad ops community engaging in the competitive scene. I love it. I love watching the ISKT matches. There are so many good groups. Their commentary is great. Everyone who streams it, it's such a great thing. I encourage everyone to check it out who hasn't. It's another aspect of squad. There's more than one way to play squad. And competitively is a way to do it. You get to see some of the best players in the game in there. There are also very good players in squad ops.
We just gotta be careful once we get near.
But the teamwork that you see in ISKT is very hard to match because those are clans that work together day in and day out. And
we're gonna be pretty much the first ones to run into that. If that
in
does
squad
happen,
ops,
so.
you get a random team every time. So it's knowledge and experience with everybody that makes squad ops different. It's knowledge and experience within your own group for ISKT. And the competitive scene is great. It's awesome. It's such fast-paced, so much fun. I love it.
We get like 32 rounds. Use half of them to pepper.
But there's something about the squad ops experience that you just can't. The immersion and the experience you can't replace.
You're gonna mortar, and we're gonna move on to the mortar fire.
The value of one life in an event like this.
There they go.
That was fast.
There are mortars coming already.
Very fast.
All right, moving south.
Oh, I can hear him coming in too. Oh. Oh, he got one! He got one! Who was it? It was Cervera 4-4 is down. He is down, man. There's a squad leader down. No more build for them up there. What a mortar. Wow. Wow.
Yep, as soon as I see something, Google will tell you.
Let's see. Many different things said. Are there team rankings and squad ops? No, there are not, because the team is different every time. You are literally, the teams are randomized. They're completely random every time. I hear those mortars coming in some more. I can't believe that one got server error. What a mortar. Oh, they shortened them up a little bit?
Have contact. That's 105 from me. At least 5 teams.
How close?
You have a grid on that? 200, literally where your models are.
Amazing. Amazing. Wow.
Copy, yeah, keep up the mortar fire then.
Okay, I don't know if you guys, I am on the US side, and I've been listening to comms, and someone's like, we know where the hill is, we know how far away it is, can we just shoot? And command was like, yeah, go for it. He said, go for it. And just because they knew where it was, and lo and behold, boom, there they are. So, the thing that Russia lost, for one, was their squad leader had binoculars. Binoculars is huge. He's got a couple smoke grenades, too, that can help.
Let's not let it get set up.
Yeah, Tarek said he'd love to have squads that always play together. And that's what the competitive squads, that's what the ISKT squads are. They are guys who play together all the time. So
All right, we're going to set up here for a little bit.
I mean,
right,
it definitely goes. It happens. It totally does. But as for squad ops, no, we keep it random. We want every experience to be different. We don't want to be like, all right, guys, the usual. Let's go in and kill them. Nope, it's going to be someone new giving you orders every time. You're going to have new teammates every time. It's going to be it could be the same exact operation.
Contact right here. Contact right here.
Just played yesterday. We don't run them every day, but for the sake of this.
Yeah, command's probably going to go down. I just
debate that I'm having with myself.
Where are you?
You want it to be different no matter what it is.
Grenade just landed on me.
Some more mortars
Oh shit, I'm alive. Oh god.
Alright, we got some action over here. Let's check this out.
Run, cover me.
Squad 2 for.
I may bleed out here. Bandaging, break contact.
Shadow Ritual squad lead or commander.
Commander is. No. If they're past you, shoot him on the south. Keep going south.
He's running away. He's got his buddy Donald Duck there. They're both running. And the friendlies are shooting. DL Clever dropped 8 last round. He is in danger of dying right now. I'm gonna get rid of the names again. There we go.
Keep most of this movement south. Reed, go ahead and start trying to push him from that end.
Vehicles are gonna start moving.
That's command. So here's command for the US on the north here.
We've got the
so I want you to start doing those mortars on the point where you're doing them.
Watch it. That's command comms.
Wrong command.
And
All right, Donald. Let's
it's
get
funny.
over to
Google
this
Trek's
map.
giving orders to command.
All over the
That's
place,
meant for
but to
his
the south.
squad.
Watch the left.
Yep.
Let's keep the aggression up, guys. Keep the aggression up. Let's keep moving. I like this. I like this.
All right, more gunshots coming in. We got good contact on the north here. This is a fight off of the hill.
Watch that east side of the hill, okay? Make sure you keep an eye on that east.
Oh, I just try to engage in chat, Tarek. I really do. That's what I try to do.
We're clearing them out. They're mostly southwest.
Rock on, Tarek. Have a good one, man. So this Russian squad is really getting beat up. You can see a lot of those bodies are down. There's 1, 2. It looks like 3 Russians alive, but they are surrounded. They got surrounded.
Squad 3 got contacts in between northeast. Squad 3 just went down.
Oh, there's a U.S. guy rolling down the hill, though.
Yeah. Squad 2 and 1. Keep up this pressure.
2 push south from where you're at.
Yeah.
I'm on your west.
Yeah, 4. Let's keep moving.
Squad 3
Very big
close to your northeast,
smush in there.
up on the north side of the hill.
You know, I think Shadow Ritual is still alive. I think the commander got away. Yep, he's still alive. He's alive. You can see him talking.
Let's go. Bravo, let's go.
2. Looks like there's just a couple of Russians left here. So they could actually pull quite the flank if they sneak away.
One of the 50s is marked by red smoke.
U.S. is having a much better go at it this time.
Copy that. 50 marker red smoke.
Where are we at? 3 to 8. No, it ain't over yet. U.S. are just getting the initial push. They're running aggression. Oh, I think, was that a grenade? Oh, he overshot it. Overthrew the grenade. See if this Russia can drop anybody. Oh yeah, there's one. He gets somebody. He ain't done yet. Oh, he's got another one. Oh, down he goes.
I want to push through the hill. We're not stopping on the hill. We're pushing through the hill.
Oh man, and Shadow Ritual, the commander for the U.S. says, keep going. We're not even stopping. We're pushing straight through the hill.
Don't get too clumped up. Don't get too clumped up.
So he's saying, everyone keep going. Just watch your spacing.
Go ahead and walk those, put those mortars south. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. Many different things. That was just a squad leader, not the actual commander.
Copy.
I'll bet you the commander's way over to the east. In fact, I can find him.
Copy. I'll let you do that.
Oh, he's way south. Nope. Nope.
Great hits with the mortars. Keep shifting.
He's so far out, I can't even see him.
Little at a time.
It's Best Pony is the commander for Russia, and I can't even see him, so he's not very close to the hill. The U.S. is really... They're lighting up that hillside.
Their HMG on the north side is marked with blue smoke.
Holy cow, the Humvee is snuck in. Just down here.
Let's keep pushing.
Actually got themselves inside 3 Russians. They're really getting themselves sandwiched, asking for trouble.
Copy that. Good
Aiming
work,
up at the hill.
This is going...
Let's see if he can see anything.
Yeah.
Shooting at smoke, shooting at bunkers, shooting at everything. He's lighting the hillside up. He knows he's the biggest gun right now.
3, keep watching our flank.
3 volleys. Copy.
Oh, let's see if we can find the Russian commander.
We got 9
I'll take a look here, see if we can't go around and
Shifting
find
to
him.
the south and to the west.
His name is Best Pony. I don't know where he is, though. Oh, I bet he's back at the mortars. I bet he's back here.
Did you just get team killed by the 50? God damn.
Oh, squad 4. Squad 4. I don't see him anywhere.
Let's keep pushing. Let's keep this momentum going, guys.
He's got to be over here.
This is fucking perfect.
Go long, go. I got it.
But he's not. I don't.
Krusty, hold fire.
Is he dead? He's dead. He's dead. Command is dead for Russia.
We got this
Russia
guy
command
now.
is dead. Can't believe I didn't just look at that.
Don't shoot at the bunker. We got to.
All right, let's take a look again. 9-5. So it's not so bad. It's not so bad. It's really close yet. The hardest part for Russia is that they lost their command.
Ready?
And here comes, Jesus, like 3 squads of the U.S. Look at that.
Push through.
Zoom in here.
Command, do you want to?
Now there's like 3 of them there.
Yeah, we're gonna dig it up. The guys at the beginning, we're gonna.
Oh, let me turn off names. Sorry.
Dig it up.
There we go. And then poor Russians, they just straight up got whacked. Bob is going down. But I mean, they haven't lost. They've hardly lost anybody. They've only lost a few.
We just took a rocket south.
They're just very spread out. You can see them all the way over there to the east to all the way over there to the west. I mean, they got a whole squad. Oopsie.
Ooh, that Humvee's too
They
far
got a
away
whole
from us, I think.
squad
There's no way.
way over there. You know, what are they going to do? That's Nasty Nate and his squad, so they've got to move in.
Oh, yeah,
Looks
they're
like Team
taking
America is going to win this one.
Shit.
Let's just keep it going.
We can look for those Russians to the west to start taking shots. And whew. Look at that. Look at all these Russians right here. Oh, one's down. One U.S. guy's down. U.S. is surrounded. This is a fire team of 5 coming in. There's only 2 U.S. soldiers here. And they don't seem too concerned. Look at him running around. He's got his rocket out.
Copy. Contact close southwest.
And yes, the biggest hurt for Russia is their command went down. Even if somebody else assumes command when the commander goes down, there's always just that in the back of your head, command is down. The plan has changed type of thing. Axios King said, is the city map possible? There happens to be a map that is called Albasra? And
Your 2 guys up
it's a
north,
big
these
town,
enemies
big
about
old city.
50
There's
meters
8-story
further
buildings in it. There's a dozen 8-story buildings. It's a really nice map. You check it out. We have operations on it as well, so you'll get to see those. You can check our Twitch.
3, you'll stay on the hill. Yeah, all 1, 3, and 4 stay on
Oh,
the hill.
look at that. Double trade right there.
Incoming mortars, incoming mortar.
From where?
That's ours. That's ours. I'm sorry.
I just heard on the commands incoming mortar, and I thought their fob had been dug up, and it sure had been.
Yeah, okay, 3, 4, no. Yeah, 4, let's watch your rear.
3 Russians on the southeastern portion of the Cemetery Hill. Falling back, as a matter of fact, and getting shot at as they do so. It appears the Humvee's stuck. Oh, no, it's not. They're still alive. All right.
Easily.
South.
Oh, they're about to run over. Oh, he saw him. Saw his legs. Oh! One tap! Full fire with the 1 tap on him. Great shot. Great shot. That's what he gets.
Get that Humvee out of there. Tell the driver to just get out of there. Reposition on top of the hill.
Oh, he can take another shot. Oh, he got him. He got the guy there. Oh, full fire. Get him. He got him. Nope. He switched to the driver's seat. If anybody knows me, they know I'm a sucker for a 1 tap. I love a good 1 tap. I tend to get some of my own sometimes. So, love those 1 shot, 1 kills. Love it. Let's take a look at the kills here. 9 to 12. Now, this could be a little skewed. It's some folks are leaving when they die, so.
Yeah, the team left behind at ammo hill.
Out now.
Guys,
Currently,
looking over here.
they're going to try to move in on the
Split out,
Humvee.
split out.
Not going to do them a lot of good.
Wanna just keep eyes on all
Live on Nasty Nate.
Copy that. We're watching these guys.
Contact west on the road.
Somebody asked me my favorite map, and everybody in Squad Ops knows that my favorite map is Gordok.
On your go.
I love that map. It is awesome.
Take the shot.
That doesn't mean it's the best map, though, because I really have a soft spot for Kohat, which is a awesome map as well. Oh, the Humvee gets hit. Rockets taking him out. Nasty Nate squad coming in. They are laying it down. They're like an army down here. Let's see if they can get the other rocket shot off on it. Here it comes. Maybe. Oh, they hit it again. It's going to blow. It blew. The U.S. guys got out, though. They got out just in time. They're bandaging. And you know what I also... Oh, that was a good rocket. I can't believe that didn't kill anybody. It was amazing. So yeah, Gordok's my favorite. I really like Kohat a lot. And I always throw a shout out to AF Soccer if he's around, because he made Kohat, Narva, and Sumari. So I love it. That guy pops in our chat sometimes. He's a great guy. Let's take a look at it. 14 to 12. Russia's doing good, and we We got more Russians down here. Up here on the north, on the east side. Right as I said something.
More southeast, please. And then Alpha go.
Shadowed Ritual asked about the east, and everyone said the east looks fine. So we might get a little flank from the east coming in. Nasty Nate squad is doing a great job of distracting him. Doesn't even look like he's lost anybody. Maybe one guy he's lost so far. And I mean, there's a dead U.S. guy flying over me. U.S. throwing grenades out. They got a lot. Look at that. They're not quite sure. They don't even know where they're getting shot from. It looks like. Let's take another look. Looks like it's good. Turning into a little bit closer match here. Let's jump up, get a big look here. So there's a squad west, and there's a squad east for Russia. I don't know if you can see them. Oh, this eastern squad. They're going to wreck this Logi.
Just north of mine entrance, just north of near that bend.
There's something really good that the U.S. did, and it was take the hill. They have the hill now. I mean, Russia can run that Logi all day, but there's no supplies. A great question by many different things. How much does a good squad lead count for versus seasoned or green players? A good squad lead.
Moving southeast, east.
I mean, he can keep his entire squad alive. He really can, because he's got experience. He knows how the enemy likes to play. He knows the tendencies of people, and he knows where they're most likely to come. So he can position his guys to react to that, or be in position to stop that.
One is pushing out.
So I think a good squad lead is very important most of the time, especially if his squad is newer or greener. Many times, you'll hear a good squad lead delegate 3 or 4 different tasks for a squad. You know, he'll have one fire team do one thing and give them 2 jobs, so that his fire team leader can give a couple. You know, he can delegate himself. Great grenade down the hill. I don't know what happened there, but
squad 4. Mine's dead.
Might have been a friendly nade. Don't know. Yeah, I've squad led a lot, and that's what I try to do is think like the enemy, especially if the enemy knows me.
Yeah, command. We've got guys on the north.
All right, so now Nasty Nate's guys need to push in.
Do you think he's still there?
This other squad, I don't even know whose squad it is. Phoenix Overlord is the squad leader right now. I think. Yeah, it looks like it. So they're going to need to push in real good. They're pushing in really good. Nasty Nate's squad really needs to come in. Oh, gosh, they're sighted. I'm bouncing everywhere right now.
Alright. Hey, Silver, I got 2 guys.
We have a medic.
Yeah, I'm getting a medic.
Ooh, rockets coming in.
It's pretty clear. There might be 1 or 2 over here.
Excellent communication. I'm hearing squad leaders saying spread out. That's Silverman saying spread yourselves out. Oh, that rocket just whizzed. Just whizzed that guy. Oh, man.
Got him. Oh, we've cleared out.
Oh, I saw a Russian go down over there. Someone says, where's Karma? How am I on his channel? Well, I know Karma. He let me use it. No, I'm kidding. Karma created Squad Ops. He's the founder and director of Squad Ops. So when we have an event like this, he lets Squad Ops use his channel because he is Squad Ops. That's about all there is to it. All right, the U.S. have starting to take a more significant lead here. What do we got? 2 Russians on the northeast here. Just 2 of them. They're snug, too, right in this little dip. One's a medic, though, so they got that going for them. Oh, someone saw him. Someone sees him right here. I don't know who that is. It is Zakara and And they're dead up here. All right,
bunch of
handled.
Good freaking work.
That's the northern flank for Russia.
I'll give him that.
All we have now is southwest.
Yeah, we need that base of fire.
It's all Nasty Nate's squad, and they are dangerously close together. But maybe that's their plan. They're trying to sneak in unsuspected.
Oh shit.
That's correct. Karma's not on this time. Every now and then he'll commentate like I'm doing, just because, you know, it helps to have different people do it. Not the same person can do it every time. So every now and then you'll get two people doing it as well. Let's see. Four Hands 45 said, is squad related to Project Reality by any chance? It is. It is. Pretty much the team that developed Project Reality became the squad team.
Stay down, guys.
And that's their relation. It's a different game. It's just the same people that built it.
Yeah, let's keep eyes out all directions. You think we...
I don't have a bandage. I don't have a bandage.
In fact, that would be a good question for one of the developers of Squad. Ask them
Alright, if I go down,
how
pretty much directly
Squad and
northwest
PR
on
are
the
the
bottom
same,
of the hill.
or how they're alike.
Gunsack's close northwest on
Because
the bottom
they,
of the hill.
many of them worked on both projects. Oh, there's a couple more up here to the northwest. Just a couple. Going through the logs. Very, very slow. Meantime, southwest Nasty Nate's guys are coming in.
To get north of 2. We're gonna do another show of that.
You know what? If you look at this, 2, 4, 6, 7. Nasty Nate's got, I mean, his whole squad almost left. They're doing really well.
Hold this base hill.
And in fact, that might be
This is the rotation part of the hurricane.
this whole squad left. Oh, he's lost 2. No, he's only, yeah, he's lost 2. He's only lost 2 guys. He's got 7 left.
Yeah, a lot.
That's pretty good.
Some long-range fire from Ammo Hill.
Let's see how the Russians do. They're moving in. They got a lot of eyes, good spacing, but nice and slow. Nasty Nate in the front with his binocs out. He's doing the hard coverage
don't
work.
Peek yet. Don't peek yet. Everybody, I want everybody to stay down.
Yeah, you just saw that break that hill. Here we go. Let's see what happens.
Alright, we got the full squad on 345.
Faux Fire said, "Holy, what do you think, Buff? What do I think about what?"
Copy. 345.
They're not even looking this direction.
I think a lot about a lot of things, so I need a little bit more
Nope, one of them's looking this way. Let me put shots on.
clearance. Clearance, is that the word? Clarity. Look at that. Oh, it sounds like Karma's been getting back into squad lately. He got a Stellaris
Hey,
fix.
there's one
He was
0,
streaming some squad
0,
yesterday.
5 north.
He'll stream some more tomorrow. Right, Russia is basically straight south now. Southern side.
We're gonna put fire back on.
The lead's flying.
354.
Position has been compromised.
Do you want one to swing?
There they are. They're shooting like crazy. And you know what? They might as well. They might as well unload with everything they got. Try and keep the U.S. heads down because they know their position now.
Yeah, they're just like.
Hey, John O. Johnson, how are you? Edwin Hernandez. That's because I'm not Karmakut.
They got dice on me.
I'm the Muff Bandit. So I sound different. Hopefully I sound cooler. But, you know, that's up to you guys.
Keep pushing.
All right.
In our squad.
Copy.
One more Russian down. They've got 6 left down here. And they still have 2 to the northwest. I can see their little red dots way up there on the northwest of my screen. So
Ranger Crow should not have made it out of that. That's insane.
Insects on the intersection east.
On the intersection east of Ammo Hill. That little Y intersection, or the 3. I see it.
The Y.
Copy.
I'm taking fire southeast of mine entrance.
more moving around. Major flank by the U.S. now. They're pushing south. They're trying to flank.
I think they moved
They're doing
almost
good.
all the way to where our
Many different things says, hey, is it true that this game is like the last Starfighter? The top players are sent on secret missions by the government. Well, I mean, I would tell you,
to our southeast.
but it's a secret.
Squad, I've got contact on the south slope.
All right, Google Trex has called out Nasty Nate's squad. He's got contact, and they have taken shots.
Yep.
So their position's given away.
On the west side.
I can see Nasty Nate fleeing. He basically jumped down the hill right there.
There's two left on the hill.
Yep, if you keep pushing.
And actually,
you'll,
nobody's killed anybody yet.
come up here behind them.
Boy, this hillside warfare cannot be ideal for either side here. It's like side hilling. I don't know if you guys have ever gone hunting, but the last thing you want to do is shoot from a side hill like this. Oh, Nasty Nate just takes one. He is down.
We dealt with the contact. I don't know how he did. Like, we were
Oh, this guy's getting one. He got hit once. Oh, he's down. Medic. That's a medic. So there's no room for error for the Russians now. As for kills, U.S. way up. U.S. way up right now.
Yeah, I'm just pinned really hard.
Use him if you got him is the rocket theme, I suppose. 2 left, and
Saw my life before my eyes there.
and I think one more. I think one. There's three Russians. We've got 2 right here, and then there's one
They're throwing smoke on the
way up north there. Okay, this guy got hit.
Hey, we got smoke.
He's
Smoke on the
bandaging.
southeast.
Copy. Smoke on our southeast. We can't let up our on our
There is
northwest.
friendly smoke. There is friendly smoke on the
Copy.
southeast.
Eyes on.
These
eyes
2
on
Russians
southeast.
have bailed. There's one more over here. Cargo Room says, why don't you shoot while you're side hilling? Well, look, you're on the side of a hill. Your balance is off. You got it like one leg is super bent, the other one's super straight to try and keep you level. There's really nothing to pitch your weapon on to keep any stability. It's just not the ideal situation. Not to mention it's hard on the body to walk side hills like that. But, you know, that's like in real life. To anybody who's subscribing, thank you so much. I can't see who's subscribing or anything to any of these. So if anyone's doing that, that's awesome. Thank you.
That's exactly what I want.
We want you to watch. We want you to enjoy it. We want you to want to be a part of it if you want to.
2 casualties.
Copy.
Still
Get off that.
got
Get off
5
that.
effective,
Look
including squad.
Copy. Yeah, I don't want to push them. Like, I want to just use this hill. Stay on this
In
hill. I think we have the
fact,
advantage.
check us out at Squad Ops or twitch.tv/Squad Ops or YouTube/Squad Ops. Okay, as you can see, this last Russian, he knows this lone Russian. He knows his buddies are over there, so he's trying to sneak around and get to him. And he's doing that as carefully as possible.
Great work, everybody. Great communication. This is going nicely.
And I don't know if you guys can hear it in my stream or not, but Command is still talking. Shadow Ritual just said, great job, everybody. You're doing a great job. Good communication. Google goes down. Still 3 Russians. Make that 2. Colonel Cyborg Clone, how's it going, man? It does at the end like this. It's sneaky around, sneaky. Guys, make sure if you don't have the game, check out the squad giveaway. We give away a squad key every month. Get your butt in here. Get you some loving. Pretty sure. Okay, now we're down to 1 Russian. Who is it? It's Piddle. It's Piddle. Right there.
Copy that one. Go ahead and push north. Touch our lodge, then push back to us.
Good question by Mott McFly. How do you distinguish friendly from foe? Well, right here, see how he's green? That's a Russian. Green helmet, big MRSA bag, AK-74, black knee pads. The U.S., though, they're a little different. They're going to be tan. You'll see him wearing like some tan camo. See that? He's more tan. He's got the full backpack. Rocking an M4. You know, very tan in his camo appearance. While the Russians are green because of the greenness. And we'll go back to Piddle here. See how green he is, and he just looks a little different. You know, and I'll tell you what, when I was new at this game, a year and a half, almost 2 years ago, that was the hardest part for me telling friend from foe. It really is. It takes, you gotta play a little bit and get used to it. So it's this game has a small learning curve just to learn the maps, learn to follow orders, learn how to do some things. Oh, Piddle got paddled. That's a good game. We're going to see if we can get some interviews with maybe the command or something like that. Let's see how it goes. We'll see if we can get Best Pony and Shadow Ritual in here. Okay, apparently that's not over. No one's called GG yet. Where? I'm looking. I'm not seeing.
One basic phone, this hole we've got going in this weird looking.
Okay, Piddle's dead. Looks like Merrick. Merrick might be alive somewhere.
I'm gonna need a medic there when I get up there.
Copy, medics on the way.
Yeah, squad 1, get it.
Ah, there it is. There it is. GG. All right.
Great job, everybody.
Good game. Good game. All right. Looks like we will get an interview here at the end.
5-star medic.
As we could see, the U.S. won again. So the U.S. won both rounds. The second time, the U.S. ran a little bit more handily.
I took one in the ass.
The Humpy did. I think the Humpy did a pretty good job round 2, holding a squad away at the north. So.
I was using iron sights too.
Hey Gonzo, I got 2 the real way.
But until that, let's see. All right, we got Best Pony in here. He was the commander for the Russians round 2 and U.S. round 1. We're gonna work on getting Shadow in here, but until then, Best Pony, how are you?
Pretty good.
Good. How are those rounds?
First round went very well. Second round, kind of. Someone had an idea on where their squad should be placed that I allowed them to do. That was a mistake. I should have just stuck to my guns and told them, no, you're on this hill. Don't you dare go anywhere else. And after I died, I'd say the execution of the counter push was lacking, to say the least. It wasn't really a coordinated, timed push from 2 good locations. It was kind of like a haphazard push from one side, and then like another haphazard push from the other side. And they didn't really get very far. It was tied up to a point, and then the 2 offensives just kind of both stalled out at the same time, and it fizzled out.
Yeah, as for round 2, we were talking when they lost you command early on. That's a big hit to the team. It might not seem like it, but it really is. When you lose your commander and the guy in charge, and even if someone steps up and they know the plan to a T, it just, the morale the loss of morale there is huge. It really does affect the team. Round 1 was excellent. I thought round 1 was so awesome. Came down to 4 guys. What a well-played fight. What a back and forth that was. I kept checking. I remember checking the scores, and I was like, wow, it's still neck and neck the whole way. And that was so good. Round 2, though, you're right. It kind of, I don't know. Did you get too spread out, maybe?
So the squads didn't really go to their assigned positions for the counter push. They went to other positions they decided on after I was dead. So I wasn't there to scream at them until they went back to where they were supposed to be. So they ended up pushing from 2 other locations that were less effective, I would say. Yeah.
Well, we got Shadow Ritual in here now, and I wanna talk about the little hilltop engagement in round 2. How scared were you there? You were saying you were gonna die, but you lived.
Yeah, so I saw him like 5-10 meters from me, and so I go prone. I had one guy in my squad. I tell Dom, I was like, he's right here, and then I take 2 shots at him, and then I look right, and I see a grenade coming right at me, and it looked like it landed right at my feet. So I just started running, and I just assumed I was gonna die at that point. Like, that grenade was too close, and I probably should have died, but I guess it landed like a rock covered me or something, where I just got away in time. But I definitely prepped the rest of the guys. I was like, keep going, keep pushing. I'm gonna die, but just keep the aggression up.
You did. That was really good. Actually, I think that actually helped you guys because I don't know when exactly Best Pony died in round 2, but when I realized later you had already encouraged your guys to keep pushing in and not stop. You were like, walk right through the point, keep going right through it, and that kept him driving. What I saw at the end of round 2 was a great distraction by Nasty Nate on the southwest there. Well, that other squad came in from the north. Man, if they'd have been a little bit closer on that southwest side, it could have really strangled you guys almost. Just choked you in, had you from both sides. So
we
well
were
played there
around
too.
All over the place round 2. Like we're like they're on our northwest, they're on our northeast, they're pushing from mine entrance. They're on this like we did not know exactly where they were coming from once we got actually on the objective.
I remember saying something about that. I remember saying something like just the communication on the US side right now is still not stopped. They're asking about the east side while they're getting shot at from the west, so it's still, you guys did a great job. I thought the communication was really good. For the US side on both rounds.
There was supposed to be a third Russian squad to further confuse things, but they strayed out too far into the open and got killed in the opening engagements. That kind of put a damper on that. The goal was actually that Shadow's team would take the hill with minimal casualties, and then we would counterattack because I decided the hill was useless.
Let's see, Nasty Nate, are you here?
What's up?
Hey man, what do you think about second round? You guys did a good job from that southwest side when the rest of your team got eliminated. You provided a great distraction while your northern squad pushed in.
Yeah, it all came down to timing. I didn't even know I was in this channel. I was watching the stream.
That's all right. Well, you did good. You really distracted from the southwest, and I noticed later in the round that you'd only lost a couple guys from your squad. You had almost a full squad. You're pushing in. Looks like your communication was great. So something was going right for that squad, for the 1st Infantry. I'll tell you what.
Absolutely, yeah. We were on top of that hill, and I could see the entire landscape of the battlefield, and I could see the entire platoon on that hill. And so I wanted to position myself in a pretty good location, and my goal was to kind of take out that Humvee, and we definitely achieved that goal. But as far as taking over the hill, it just did not go well because of their positioning and just the size of their force. I just didn't feel confident in taking it.
That's true. They did have their force centralized on top of that hill, which hurt. That altitude advantage, it's a factor. It really is when it comes down to the grand scheme of things. And that's interesting because Pony thought that wasn't as big of a factor. And you know what? Maybe it's not so much if you know where they're at. And you can assault the sandbags, and you can shoot those grenade launchers into the dead spaces. But,
absolutely.
And actually, another thing that hurt your guys, Best Pony and Nasty Nate in round 2, was that squad getting wiped up by Hilltop when they almost took out Shadow Ritual.
I'm very confident
the loss of that squad
was
hurtful.
If they had been able to pull out of that engagement without taking casualties and had been there for the counterattack, it would have been a different story. Because on that hill, you'll notice the U.S. team, they had control of the hill, but they were all clumped up. Like, they were one big blob. Their spacing up there was really bad. So if 3 squads been hitting it from 3 different directions, I think it would have been a kill fest.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think they were ready for that squad to be up there. And that's why Shadowed Ritual almost died. Yeah, but they did. They were pretty clumped all the way to the top of that hill. They were a swarm, like zerglings running into that hill.
Oh yeah, my priority was just being aggressive and getting to the hill and pushing them before they had any chance to get set up. So I was just like, keep moving, guys, just keep moving. It was like a mantra, just keep pushing, keep going, watch your spacing, keep pushing, keep going, watch your spacing.
Yeah, that was good. That was real entertaining. That was a great operation. That's the first time we've run that, Operation Cemetery Hill. And it worked out well. That was great.
So I just had a question. At the time we engaged the Humvee, was both teams tied at that point in time, or were we at
the time Jack started pushing, it was tied on kills, but then there was a team kill made, and there was a couple other things, and that push kind of stalled out. And after that, it turned more and more into a slaughter for the U.S.
Yeah, from the spectator view, during that push, the U.S. were at the advantage. They had the advantage for most of that. But, I mean, hearing that Humvee blow up, that's a morale killer, you know? Oh, no, we lost our armor, guys. So it's always a big thing to blow something up like that. It really is.
Oh, okay. I see the team. Are you talking about like when Fulcrum got grenaded?
Yeah, and it's also hard to. During the second round, when people die, they'll tend to leave, and that adjusts the score a little bit. So it's kind of hard to get an actual, real good feel on who's winning or losing without backing up and counting dots. But that was a good round.
It was a good round. Yeah, I had a lot of fun on that one. Just retaking the hill again, it just gave me deja vu from the first round.
It's really cool watching the pushes, though. Everyone kind of spreads out. They're really slow until they kind of start to crest, and they can kind of peak a little. Then they back up and they move 10 feet to the side, and they do it again, you know. And so they're on their toes and they're paying attention. It's really cool to watch that happen. I know we were focused in on a couple of one-on-ones a lot of times, and a lot of people enjoyed it, I think.
Yeah, it was definitely fun. I would
Anyway,
definitely do it again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for coming in and interviewing too, and thank you so much for leading your guys' teams and giving a good show. It was a great show. A lot of people enjoyed it. I think we'll let everybody go though. Been going long enough. Thank you so much. This was Operation Cemetery Hill. My name's Muff. Big shout out to the man behind the camera, Pen. And of course, all of Squad Ops in general, our commanders and our squad leaders, including Nasty Nate, Best Pony, and Shadowed Ritual. We're going to let you guys go, though. Check us out at squadops.gg. That's got all your connections. You can find us at twitch.tv/squadops and YouTube/squadops as well. So watch the videos. If you're interested, there's a way to join. Get in the Discord. Talk to us. Ask questions. We've got the answers. I'm going to let everybody go. Thanks again. Squad Ops One Life event. We're going to sign out. We'll see you on Saturday.